the top off, it's just a roof. She said, where we going? I said, the moon. We ain't even make it to the room. Hey. She thought it was the ocean, and it's just a boom, boom. Now I gotta open, it's just the ghost. Who put this shit together? I'm the glue. Hey, what's poppin' in your dear? It's your boy Bird, man. Sitting there, early bird. Against the one. Sunday morning, I believe. Just coming up off of a wonderful evening with the old lady. We went to Valley Scare for the first time. The first time since I've been in Minnesota, I went to Valley Fair. I went to little Valley Fair, little haunted, the little Halloween haunt shit. It was cool though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like it wasn't as like, you know, I'm from Milwaukee where nigga when we go see shit like that, we go to Six Flags. Now, I mean, they did have some nice rides actually. The rides were kind of, you know, it's been a long time since I've been on a real roller coaster. The roller coaster at the Mall of America ain't got shit on real roller coasters. But shit, that was cool though. I had fun, you know. With the people, you know, from her job and stuff like that. Kind of made me. I felt out of place though the entire time, you know. Not really, but I did. 'Cause I had already paid for my way. But then, motherfuckers paid for my ticket, and I had the extra ticket. I'm like, damn. I don't like when motherfuckers do that. I didn't come there. I wanted to try to pay my way. I came because I was, you know, shit. Hey, I ain't complaining about it, but and just you know how motherfuckers do something for you. It's like, man, I got like you know, you something to eat and buy you something. Fuck, actually paid for my drink too. I had a Captain Morgan, man, $13 fucking. Splash that crap, man. I was so disappointed. I was upset. But yeah, man, it was cool though. You know, cool. We got a chance to sit down, you know what I mean? Baby, we got to look at the cracking jokes and motherfuckers. It should be fun. So we had a good time. We ain't arguing. On my way to get us some breakfast. Someone fuck me. I'm getting a little sick. They told me I was getting sick. I ain't believe. That's because I'm always like, see, this is cool for me. Like a little thin sweatshirt. If I get hot, I'm sweating already what I got on. So like I don't want to dress too motherfucking. I get hot, and I need to cool off. Then I believe that air, you know, getting that sweat and causing me a lot of issues. But yeah, man. What's good? What's popping? Hey, I'm fucking around and you know, if you're in Minnesota, St. Paul area, man, you definitely gotta check out this new radio station. Well, it's new to me, so I don't know. Y'all probably been jamming with this motherfucker for a while, but this shit going in. 102.5. I'm actually sitting here in Minnesota listening to the Breakfast Club. Be the Breakfast Club up. And I think it is the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God. Yeah. Man, I was just listening to their ass, man. They play good music though, you know. Like if I was stuck between, you know, 89.9, 105.1, and of course 101.3 when I want to get my white boy on, you know. And that's the main. But you know, the kids like 101.3, but they want to listen to the hip hop shit. They know. They play that shit all that shit. Like last night we riding home from Valley Fair. They had all the good shit on there, man. They was jamming, though. What's his name? DJ 33 to the third, 33. DJ 33 to the third. Did a good spin last night. I was paying attention to the down, transitions, like that type of shit. That's what pay attention when you watching on the radio. You know, anybody can press a button and have that shit be, you know, pre-mandated with computers and shit like that. And they got their own playlist. You can tell he was actually mixing the song together himself. I should go. I'm finna go to Target. See what I can find in Target. Sometimes they be having some nice little but all right, you guys, we in to that 5 minute, 6 minute mark. We passing the okie dokie. This morning I will be talking about money, 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 money. That's everything. And maybe I touch on this a little bit every day because I do love this subject, and I am trying to inform people and I want to have a better conversation with people about this. And I think in order to have a decent conversation, people need to be informed and educated. Now, when I talk about money, I'm talking about the difference between currency, money, and like that, like what we consider cash. All right. Now, don't chop my motherfucking head off and don't try to cuss me out and say, oh, you dumb motherfucker. You say what you want to, but this is honest. That was bad truth. Your money ain't shit. Your money is imaginary, fam. If you showed me that, it's like, bro, now people be saying, oh, nigga, you just be hating and all. Nah, bro, listen to what I'm trying to say, fam. Now, niggas who know me know I ain't never been never been super fucking rich, but I ain't never been too fucked up. Well, I've been on both sides of the fence, actually. I've been super fucked up. I done had guap before. I'm talking about real money. I'm talking about life. If I had it right now, life would be different type money. And I know what it can do for you. I know what it can't do for you. Money can not buy you happiness. Money can only obtain you contentment, which only lasts for it's only momentary, and it's basically no matter what you get, you always gonna want more. And then the more you get, the more you have to make to get more money. This whole process is a fucking illusion, man. See, thinking about the economy and why money is important is one big fucking scam. It really is. That's all it is. This shit is fake as fuck, and it's not real. Like, okay, thing is, right? Okay, say you growing cucumbers, right? And you grow 1,000 cucumbers every semi season, well, every three months. So for the year, you got 4,000 cucumbers. That's like clockwork. That's guaranteed 4,000 motherfucking cucumbers, right? A year. So now, if your first crop of cucumbers is sold, and you don't have your second crop, but you still need something, right? I could give you this kind of certificate, this piece of paper saying this piece of paper is worth $10 worth of cucumbers. Whatever the cucumbers is what going for at that time of the year, you get $10 of them with this coupon. Exchange rates, whatever. Now, take that coupon good for them $10 for cucumber. So you probably don't want the cucumber. You take it to the chicken lady because you want some eggs, but you ain't got the money for the eggs. So you give her the $10 coupon for the fucking cucumbers and she eating eggs. Now she go cash in that motherfucking coupon for the cucumbers when the time come around for her own personal. That is considered a currency, if I'm not mistaken. It's backed by something. It has something, you know what I'm saying, attached to it, associated with it. To guarantee its value. Like we had what was called the gold standard, which was the United States money was backed on and based on. Now, people say, oh, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, no. The money we have now is no longer in the control of our government. It says Federal Reserve notes. 20, I think about before that, I think a few years, like look back, I don't know, like 30, 40 years ago, it said US dollar or silver certificate. And then on there it said this dollar could be exchanged for gold or some shit of that nature. At any reserve bank, and most states have a reserve bank, man, most major cities have a reserve bank. But that's no longer the case. Our money system is no longer based on our goal. It hasn't been for a long time. Dead ass serious. Look it up. Don't believe me? Look into it. But so all right. So then, if money's not backed by anything, it's just you want to know where the money come from. Okay. Basically, they just make this shit up, fam. It literally comes out of fucking nowhere, thin fucking air, like dead. I'm trying to tell you, this the fucked up part about it, fam. And this shit is real. This is real deal, Holyfield. All right. So you go to work. Your job give you a check. Blase skip you. Now for you, that's money. You can take that and get cash, or you can put that money into your account. Right or wrong. So basically, it ain't nothing but them switching zeros from one place to another place. And if you want a cash certificate, which is money, and we call it cash, then you ask for that and then you get it in cash. But wherever you deposit into the bank, say you deposit your entire $1,000, they can basically take that $1,000 and flip that shit 1,000 times. Cause you put $1,000 in, right? Now you got $1,000 in your bank account, but because you put that money in your account, they actually got 10,000 extra dollars in their system. If you're not using your money, they can use your money. It's called fractional lending. And this is a given practice. Normally it was back in the day, I'm not sure. I think it's like a 10%, you know what I'm saying? Certain mandate where they can hold on to, where they hold on to your shit. Oh shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So check it out. Now, where was that? Okay. Okay. So I really did forget where I was at. I gotta get my mind back right. Okay. So they could take that money that you put in there. You put that $1,000 in there. And out that $1,000, all they actually gotta have in there is $100. Now they can take that $900 and loan it to somebody else. Right? But this is where the shit gets shiesty at. Because say somebody get a $900 loan. They can take that $900 that they just took from you and put that in somebody else's account. And then take 90% of that money and loan it out to another person. But you're like, wait, they just took, so you're saying they just took my money. No, that's the way money is made. That's how every time somebody puts money into a bank, they're creating money. That's why our system is so fucked up now. It's based on that. The only reason we have so much money and cash available in the system is because there's so much fucking debt in the system. And I think we got like $22 trillion somewhere in that area for our national debt, which is a good 40 to 50,000 per man, woman, and child in the United States of America. Talking about your baby already owes 50 something $1,000. And every day you just get more. There's no way you can pay that debt off. Because if you paid off all the debt in the system, there would be no money left in the system. The biggest Ponzi scheme. They know it's a fucking scam, but they can't do nothing because it's this thing called such a thing called too big to fail. Now, you can say, so how is this a scam? Motherfucker, it's a scam because it's unnecessary. It's unconstitutional and it's straight up criminal. They're taxing your income They're taxing. Then on top of them doing this crazy fucked up shit with your money, they taxing you on shit that they shouldn't be taxing you on. The federal income tax is fucking unconstitutional, and it's not even legal. To be honest with you, if you look at your shit, it's a voluntary document when you file your taxes. The only reason you file your taxes is to get a return of the money that you paid them. And if you feel like you paid them too much, that's why people get themselves in trouble because you don't have to pay taxes. They suggest you pay taxes. And they have scare tactics to make you feel like if you don't pay taxes, you can go to jail. But that's only after you done caught yourself up in a situation. If you don't, like I said, the thing with this, with the laws and the way shit is set up now, is fucked up because they don't explain to you what shit means. Our understanding of money is fucked up stupid. How many of us in my generation know how to write a decent check? Or how to know how to read a check and make sure it's you know what I'm saying, correct. How to gauge if a check is bogus or not. We don't know this shit unless you a scammer or you get a work check and all you know how to do is look at your motherfucking payroll hours and shit like that. Then you know. But if it came down to balancing a checkbook and shit like that, we can't do that. So we so stuck on credit cards, debit card, electronic cash flow, shit like that. And like I said, man, it's like, man, a small portion of the money supply is in cash. It's in actual cash. So when I see a nigga with a big armful of money out here, bro, that is not, bro, that does not appease me in no form or fashion. That's not what I want, fam. I want actual wealth. Niggas not rich. He's just rich for the moment. Because the minute motherfucking China saying that the US dollar is no longer acceptable for its debts, which might be coming because of these trade embargo, the trade war we getting involved in right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a good possibility that America get their debt called. Then what we gonna do if we gotta pay off our debt? Remember, if we pay off our debts, there's no money left in the system. So how we gonna do that? How we gonna manage that one? That's a big question. That's the 400 and some $1 billion question, the $23 trillion question. Shit. But that, like I said, it's just, but the thing is, there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. There's just a thing of understanding and having a fundamental understanding of this shit we killing each other, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers dying for and risking their life for, and you know what I'm saying, don't get me started on the prison, all this shit is designed for you to go out there and make money, to create this system of bullshit that's unnecessary. It's hell. Yeah, we need clothes, and yeah, competition makes it okay so other people can earn money. But the thing is that you just making money the most important thing. It's not the material shit is just, you take needs and make them into requirements. Like, you like, and then like you fuck with people mental, it's a psychological thing because people think, you know, I need this, and this, and this, and then I'm successful. And then when they get this, and that, they're content, they're happy for a little bit, maybe, and then they want something different. I want a 2015 Beamer truck, 24. You see black on black murdered out, red interior. Need that shit. Fuck it. Get that motherfucker. I'm cool with that bitch for bum. Now this is if you can afford shit like that. If you can afford to, all right, now this ain't what I want. All right, I want that motherfucking truck right there. Ooh, that bitch look nice. I think I'm gonna trade this motherfucker in. Now you trying to work on, okay, I gotta do this to get this, and I gotta trade this in and get this, and that's all, And you do what you gotta do to get what and that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with clothes. It's like, shit, oh, I got these pair of J's, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I got these now. I need to find the next way to get these ones. $200 pair of sneakers, man. Look up how much Jordan paid for his sneakers, man. Look up and see how much Jordan pays to get his sneakers made. And tell me if you ain't being a fucking idiot, man. And there's no hate on Jordan, man. There's no hate on LeBron. It's this is, but these people are put in positions to create that. Because what do you want to know why these motherfuckers make millions of dollars? Because they carry millions of dollars of influence behind them. You know what I'm saying? You think LeBron $150 million contracts and he just coming from motherfuckers wanting to watch him play basketball? Yeah, but they want to watch him talk about basketball. They want to see his face on products endorsing basketball. So when you want to be a bad, when the next LeBron James sees LeBron James drinking Sprite, there he fucking goes. He's drinking Sprite. Do the same thing with fucking Kobe. Obey your thirst. Then we start drinking Sprite and shit. All this shit is fucking literally like fashion and formulated in a big ass plan, my nigga, to literally feed itself. Like, why you like to think? Look, they put you in. Like, look, okay, money is what we talking about, right? But it's not just money because the only reason we pass money. I explain what money is. Now, this is what we do for money. Niggas go out there, suck. We hustle. We sell drugs. We get up. We go work. Not long ass hours, busting our ass, creating products for shit that we don't nobody fucking need. Literally, think about this shit, fam. Who the fuck need a $400 toaster, fam? When a $5 toaster does exactly what the $400 toaster does. Who needs a $400 toaster? If you can get something that works and does the job for $2, why pay $200? Just to be on the status level? If your kitchen is worth $1,000 and somebody else's kitchen worth $10,000, can you not cook in that kitchen? Can you not eat off the dishes and the pots and pans? Can you not? Is it not do? I'm just saying, man. Like, damn, man. Like, you get a couch for $500. Why you need a $5,000 couch? Just don't understand that shit, man. And then it's like, it's way we know ways to make shit the cheapest way possible, where people don't have to pay for shit, or we can make enough of that for everybody to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, man. How hard you work is how much things you acquire. But that's not even the case, really. We don't even think about the things we acquire. We put value into those. Like, oh, that's just a Ford. That's only a $2,300 crossbreed car. Oh, that's a fucking Lexus. That's a $40,000. Look at that Mercedes joint. Ooh, that bitch is here $80,000 joint. Damn, my nigga. Is that the new Bentley truck, film? That motherfucker. That's about a $500,000 too. Oh shit, you motherfuckers living, bro. Money. And it's all like, you see that shit, you encourage to go get it. Like, no matter what you got, you gonna want something else. It's gonna feed into what you have. It's gonna keep you chasing that ball. It's gonna keep you on that wheel. The more you get, the more you want. The more you want, the more you gotta fucking put into it. There's no way around it. It just can't be fucking done. Feel me? It just can't be fucking done. There's no way you can live like a millionaire without having $1 million. But there's no need to live like a millionaire. I've noticed something, man. Some of the poorest people I've ever seen in my life have been on like documentaries and shit, And then I was friend with some dude on Live Me. I want to say he said he was from Sudan or some shit like that, which I think is in Africa, if I ain't mistaken. But yeah, shit, motherfuckers that, and then people in Jamaica, how they living for real in 10, like to this day, 2018, fam. Nigga, we got our 8, 9 year olds are walking around with these little fucking computers in their pocket. But we got whole fucking families, my nigga, who survive off $5. Hold on, boss.
Thank you for the Heidi, would you like to try chicken honey biscuits?
No, you guys still got the 2 for $4 breakfast biscuits?
Yes, we do.
Okay, can I get 3 sets of those? Oh,
You said
jeez.
what now?
Can I get 3 sets of those? So 3 orders of the two.
Bacon or sausage?
Can I get 1 sausage and 2 bacons?
Would that complete your order?
You guys sell orange juices?
Yes, we do. The Simply Orange Juice.
Yeah, can I get one of those, please?
Okay.
That'd be
Would you like to donate $1 to St. Jude's Hospital today?
yes.
All right, so your total 16.59 at the first window. Thank you.
Thank you. Love the kids, man. That's some sad shit too. That's why I donate plasma. People don't get that. So many kids down in children's hospital dying of, fucking horrible, crazy diseases, man. Which is another fucked up part of the system. But like I said, I don't want to sound like a fucking conspiracy nut. Like I said, I mean, I might be fucking off my Richter and some shit. But when it comes to this shit, though, I know I'm not stupid. I do my research, and when it comes to these are all documented shit, man. Federal Reserve. All right, look, the Federal Reserve is not. It's a privately owned bank. It's a central bank. It's a privately owned bank, and it's not owned by our government in no form or fashion. It's not even regulated. It can't be regulated or touched by our government because of the fucking the amendments. And I think it's the 14th, 13th or the 14th amendment in the Constitution. Somewhere in there. I know it's in there. It might be like later on, but I know it was one of the amendments that created this fucking thing. Or another thing, we came around with the IRS and all this other dumbass shit, which is another fucking crazy ass thing, man. Hold on, let me just pay with this cash out. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to call get my watch done. But yeah, man, all this shit is just like I said, man, one big fucking scam, and it's all about payola, fam. It's all about cash fucking money. You know what I'm saying? From the smallest notes up to the highest notes. And don't even get me started on this shit right here. Don't even get me counted on this shit right here. Did you know they can't tell you how many pennies is in circulation? You know they can't tell you. They can tell you how many they made and how many they got. But even those numbers are fucked up because of different, like, people looking for the ones, they call them rare, but it's not rare. It's something about them they don't want in circulation. The rest of this shit they don't give a fuck about. Everything, like all this shit, everything about this shit is fucked up. all this shit is about that shit, man. The shit we like they could literally make these biscuits for less than $2 each, easily $1. Bert McDonald's does it. Well, thank you. Now, what I'm gonna tell you is that the difference in the food had nothing to do with quality or the products, which it does, but it's based on recipe too. If you make your grandma bread don't taste like my grandma bread, and then some people grandma don't even know how to make her own bread, so it's not gonna. It's like, but they make this shit for the same shit, and have these motherfuckers they shit from the same places. They just label it differently and call it the same shit. It's all a fucking hustle, man. One big ass fucking hustle. That like I said, I don't, like I said, do what you do, man. Just don't push that shit off on your youngins, and let's create a system of rebellion against this monetary bullshit. It's not, because the thing is, like, we don't teach our kids that you can look nice without spending a whole bunch of money. It's not about price. Clean clothes is clean clothes. Name brands don't mean shit. In today's day and age, my whole goal with what I'm trying to create is more of a personalized situation. Personalize your clothing to your taste. It can be that jogging fit. Why it gotta be a Nike jogging fit? Why can't it be Damien shit? Or why can't it be Trisha's jacket? You know what I'm saying? With your little logo, your little symbol. Brand all your shit so everything people know is yours and looks different than everybody else's. Create you a stamp, an image, a brand, a logo, or something that represents you. I'm like the back in the old days, the coat of arms. We used to, honor the families of those. You could tell who people were just looking at, you know what I'm saying, at their coat of arms. That's what I'm trying to get back to, branding shit. Like, like this nine shit, like the IMI. That's what I'm on. Because it's like, like shit. You can go to Walmart, get a Gildan t shirt for like $3. But then you go to a fucking Macy's, right? And they got a fucking polo t shirt for 65 fucking dollars. Now look at the fucking tag. What's the difference? Shit, really. You can find a Kali Poly brand, a cotton poly blend fucking fabric at Target or at Walmart or fucking Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? These places have these layers of fabrics, and some companies, true enough, yes. The difference is cheap fabric isn't cheap fabric. It's only cheap fabric as you compare it to expensive shit. And some shit isn't as durable as other shit because they trying to pump out as much of the shit as possible. You know? No, this is no. I had I had six breakfast sandwiches. I got the orange juice. Me too, man. Okay. No, right. Have a good one, boss. You too. All right. Character. Sometimes I'll be scamming their ass like they come up. If you don't ask me what did you give me? Of course, I'm like, whatever, no matter what, I'm gonna tell you I gave you something bigger than what I did. More than likely, 20s work the best because more than likely, it's hard for you, you know what I'm saying? Say you gave a motherfucker a 50. Unless you actually gave a motherfucker a 50. I'm finna take this food to the crib. You know? Man, it's like I said, but all right, like back to this money. Like I said, it's so much shit about this money that I can get into, and I might save it for some more. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot that people need to look up and need to learn about money and what it really is. Like I said, it's nothing, man. It's literally fucking nothing. Bullshit myth like leprechauns and unicorns, my nigga. There's nothing to it but what we put behind it in real life. The same thing with diamonds and shit. Nigga, while you sitting there looking all icy, my nigga, I don't care about your ice, bro. No, diamond shit does not. No. It doesn't appease me because the shit's not a rare gem at all. Think about that. It's not a rare gem at all, fam. You know how much they burn tons of this shit? Tons of oxidized carbon, which is diamond basically is, whatever. They burn that shit, man, to keep the diamond supply low. But now they're not even doing it no more. They're just stockpiling the shit in vaults and warehouses and trickling that shit out because they got new lab created diamonds. Which, if you don't know, that they sparkle entirely different. It's a different situation. Period. Dead ass serious. So it's like I said, man. I don't know. And the only reason, like I said, I don't hate on motherfuckers that rock the shit. I don't. I used to, you know what I'm saying. I still like nice shit, shiny shit, you know. But I'm more of a. I like sapphires. I'm a big fan of sapphires and Swarovski crystals. I know, like, all that cheap ass shit. No, not cubic zirconians. That's like plastic. Swarovski crystals is literally like a glass. It's yeah. It is man-made, but ain't no different than half the niggas diamonds, bro. The only difference between us, especially crystal and some of niggas diamonds, is the lab it was created in. Dead ass. I like gold though. I think gold is always a good, solid, investment because it doesn't depreciate. It appreciates. And that's the smart shit you gotta learn about money, man. Ain't no sense of buying something that's not gonna be worth what it is. Later, you know what I'm saying? Like gold, if you buy a solid gold chain, like all right, niggas, you got those kilo joints. Now that's a good idea. That's a good idea, fam. If your shit's solid gold, if your shit's solid gold, just a solid gold kilo necklace, 1 kilo necklace is a good hundred sometimes gold. If I'm not, I don't know, like what gold at, gold at what about 15, 1600. I don't know what gold. I ain't look at it this morning. What gold's at? This was probably around 13, 1400 somewhere there. An ounce. That's for an ounce. Now, if you got 1,000 of those motherfuckers, yeah, you got about $1 million. Man, it's about $1 million, right? A little over a million, 1.2 million or some shit like somewhere in that area. My math skills ain't the best right about now, but man, that's a good investment. That's a real good investment. If you're solid gold, though, you need to be solid gold. Then you gotta pay an arm and a motherfucker to pay for that bitch too, though. But when you go broke, nigga, that's a good shit to have. I bought a whole bunch of gold rings and shit, man. I just don't really like jewelry too much, though. And I think I am gonna buy me some jewelry, though, man, because I've been looking for a different way to diversify my fucking portfolio. I lost a lot. Like I lost a gang of money on the money market, fucking around. Like I said, you learn a lot when you deal with different people. When you hang around the liquor store, man, you gonna get liquor store told. You hang around Starbucks, you get Starbucks told. You hang around at the motherfucking thing where all the bankers and shit go, you hear bankers talk. When the bankers talk, they talk money. They talk stocks and bonds, and they talk companies, who's coming here, what's the next lead and shit. Now niggas, we believe get in on these things and make this little money like they making this money. But I just feel like we need to understand what this money is that we chasing and why we chasing it and how to appreciate the naturality of a basic simple existence. Because this money just complicates every aspect of it and makes it more and more complicated for us to do more um how can I say more productive shit, man. You know, and don't think they ain't got cures for these diseases and these ailments people going through. They do. They've been had the cures, man. But they realize there's so much money in the treatment of cancers, and they said it's all fucking hustle, man. Everything is a hustle. You think they didn't create AIDS, and you think they didn't? Trust me. Look up this shit in the Congo when they was creating the fucking hepatitis B vaccine. They got the fucking doctor name. Can't remember the dude name. It was the fucking doctor. They know where the shit came from. The shit was released. They traced it back to Congo during the same time this motherfucker was administering the motherfucking vaccine to the people in the jungle. And the people say it come from people eating monkeys and shit like that. No, it did not come from them eating monkeys. It was them eating monkeys as part of their diet was probably one of the reasons why the disease was able to transmit so easily into humans, into them, because of the simple fact that their digestive system was able to absorb this shit through, not through the meat that was eaten. This vaccine was created in the pancreas of these monkeys. You know what I'm saying? And the monkeys did have a disease. It was called CIV. I think it is. Yeah, is it CIV or PIV? Primate immunodeficiency, something like that. But they had this disease. You know what I'm saying? And at first it wasn't transmittable. But as they started doing more and more shit, it started to get transmitted to the motherfuckers that was using the vaccine. Not the people eating the monkey meat, not fucking no monkeys. Niggas didn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, no, it wasn't. And it was they when they found out what they did, it wasn't done on purpose, but it was just an accidental result. When they realized what they did, that's when they were like, oh, we can use this. That's why, right to this day, that's why Africa is the most concentrated area with AIDS, the HIV. They even found out that AIDS isn't even real, fam. It's not. It's a result of the fucking treatment you get when you receive treatment for HIV. It's people who live. Mike, look at Magic Johnson, my nigga. There's nobody who survived AIDS as long as he had. There's people, they are rich motherfuckers. They got that paid. For real, for real. But like I said, it's not as I said, man, it's just one big ass scam. The more you know, the better you can maneuver and groove in this situation. And you know what I'm saying? I just do it because I'm trying to teach my youngins, you know what I'm saying, not to chase this paper with your life. 'Cause that's what these people out here want you to do. They want you to sacrifice your everything, your entire soul, your individuality. They want you to transform who you are for what they want you to be for their payola system, which ain't doing nothing but just establishing them more and more wealth. How many of these motherfuckers you know, bro, had to work a hard day in their life? They got accumulated wealth, bro. So when they die, their entire whoever come behind them is gonna have fun. Not only are they gonna have fucking money in the bank already, they're gonna have jobs and positions of power to keep that money train going. We need to put our kids and our youngins in them same fucking types of positions, but in our own situation. I'm tired of my brothers and sisters complaining about this system, trying to go with the system, using their system to fight their system, and it's not gonna work. We have to create shit for our own self, understand what their system really is, and utilize that shit to do something better for ourselves. I'm a firm believer in you can't send me nowhere I never came from. I'm not from Africa. Where would you go? They sent you to Africa. Where would you want to go? And even if you went there, how you know you're in the right spot genetically? That's the difference between black folks and most of these other people that come here. The immigrants. You come from a different country, you get your ass sent back. You're an American citizen, now they lock your ass up. But these other motherfuckers, even if you're American citizen, you can't. I think they've been deporting American citizens too. Shit. Do something heinous enough, get your ass out of you from another country. But I don't know. That's just me. I mean to rant about this shit, but I ain't like I said, I'm not no goofy. Oh my son. I love this. Vitamin D for the morning, y'all. Y'all gotta do this shit, man. Get y'all as much of this is solar power as you possibly can, man. Just close your eyes and get that warmth, that energy. You can feel it. Because even with your eyes closed, that light is so penetrating, it turns your whole entire field of vision a bright, like an orangish, reddish color. If you take the time, just you can feel that heat, just energy, man. 96 million miles away, or however far away it is. Just beautiful, man. I don't know. I'm just tripping right now, but we're gonna take baby your food. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Whenever you do decide to watch this video, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, you learned a little bit on it. But Shit, I'm gonna keep making my notes, man. I'm gonna get better and better. I'm gonna break this money shit down a lot easier. The more I do it, the better I'm gonna get at it, you know. And but I just want my people to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Try to get some financial shit learned up in his bitch. So yeah, so we can make changes, man. So we can buy companies that can buy companies and that got that power back. That if you know the thing is, you know what I'm saying, it's not really the companies and the businesses we need to build. We need to build a black bank, man, based on something black people trust and believe in. You know, um, because without without it, we gonna fail, bro. You can't get ahead as a people, bro. Like you gotta remember, like the opportunity. It's like the people keep on saying you gotta take the opportunities. They gotta give it to you. But I feel like this. If they giving it to you, this is to keep you complacent. This ain't to get you to. This ain't for you to won't get what more. You know, like that's why public housing is such a big thing. You know what I'm saying? In most states with a minority of black or a majority of black people or Mexicans or immigrants. You know, because they know for a fact. First off, you get like all right. I'm gonna say Minnesota. A lot of these motherfuckers come from Somalia. Probably came back in the 90s, running from the civil wars and shit like that back there, right? But I was thinking about this too. How many of these motherfuckers was fighting for the motherfucking all right, the rebels, and how many of these motherfuckers that sat there and killed people and ate them and shit, bro. That shit was going on back in Somalia, bro. Favorite movie of all time. Check out Black Hawk Down and check out this shit. And that's where these motherfuckers come from. Big, huge Somali population in Minnesota. They cool as hell though. The younger version, the younger generations, the ones that can actually talk to you, communicate with you, they cool as hell. But some of the older generations, like the cool ones' parents, I noticed they more of a, I want to say, from my experience, they want to be more on the white side. Um, they look down on like niggas, like like they look down on us, like we fucking impurity or some shit. Don't think African motherfuckers really like you. Some of them do, some of them don't. And I just found out some other dumbass shit. That for 3 years of my life I was considered a Negro. And I was always thinking that we was always African American. And they broke down race. I thought we was always considered African American. And no, we wasn't. Before, like, I think in 1988, before Jesse Jackson goofy ass, I think it was just Negroes, American Negroes, some shit like that. You know, something like that. I think it was 1988. Yeah, I think it was. I was 3 years old. 30 fucking years ago. I was a Negro. We was Negroes, people. But yeah. It's crazy, man. I just be thinking about crazy shit though. People be like, oh nigga, you hot. Okay. So that means I get a bigger view of the bigger picture. You niggas too worried about this, that, and the other. And I'm worried about this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, say you fucking around and you walking in the woods. You ever seen like place in California with them big ass redwoods? It's one thing to see that shit from the sky. And it's another thing to be at the base of one of them fucking trees. And I think people can appreciate both separately. but to enjoy the entire spectrum of that fucking beauty and redwood joints. I think one has to go and see both, and I think you have to do it multiple times. Think that'd be some dope shit to see. Take a helicopter ride over the canopy and the shit, see that dense ass forest, big tall ass trees, and then hike in there, stand up next to one of the motherfuckers, and get perspective on this shit. There's too much going on this motherfucker, man. Be worried about dumb shit, man. It's enough money, so they say, to handle all this fucking homelessness, all this poverty and suffering that people are going through for a fucking scam, bro. It's all scam. It's all money. And don't think they don't want you. They want you on welfare because welfare gets a fucking cut of the pie too. It costs money to give people money. So you want me to give you these people money? I'm gonna take. You give me 75 million. I'm gonna take 60 of that million and I'm gonna give it to them. But this 15 million I'm gonna put to the side and do this with. Now, okay, people getting helped, but who's not watching that top chop? When motherfuckers take that 1.5, that 15 million, that's the difference between a motherfucker getting maybe $500-$600 here and $700-$800 here. Or a motherfucking family of 12 or family of 6 with food stamps. It can change, but at the same time, it does make people lazy. I'm not gonna fucking lie. And I said it. I'm not gonna lie to you. How many motherfuckers know baby mamas who have baby mamas that's for child support checking the motherfucking money that's coming in first of the month? So they ain't gotta work. So they sit there, they do hair out the kitchen. Not knocking you. Say dead ass. I know I got homegirls in my soul. And if you're watching, eventually one day you'll watch it. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I got homegirls. Try to get pregnant by who've gotten pregnant by white niggas. They know who got good jobs just for that child support. This nigga get $2,600 every 2 weeks. I want my 800 out that motherfucker type shit. Every 2 weeks, 800. Then she already in low income. The fuck, she got bomb ass weaves and shit in her head, man. Fly ass nails and shit. Ratchet as fuck. Kid looking tripped out. And one of my ideas that I want to do. I just want to go to a farm, bro. Like I don't know if I want to do open country in the mountains or somewhere deep in the woods. Cause it all depends on. I guess I would like to have one in all three though. Because for the simple fact that each has their strategic values as far as when it comes to like social unrest and shit like that. I feel like in the middle of the country, you can always you can always see people coming. You know, that's the good thing about that shit. But it doesn't supply you no coverage. You out there, you just target you have to defend. There's no, just as easy as they can see you, you can see them, they can see you. In the forest, you know what I'm saying? They know where you at. The woods and it's hard. They got coverage, but at the same time you got coverage, and because you have a lay of the land, you can establish booby trap lines and shit like that. But I'm not saying like crazy shit. Like, I'm just saying like defensive. The reason why I want to go live on a farm is I want to learn how to be self-sustaining. Um, like solar energy, use solar power for my electronics. So I'm gonna need a little bit of electronics, not necessarily to use like if I can get internet, that's fine. You know what I'm saying. But what my goal would be is while the internet is in use, download and acquire as much software and programming onto enough like hard drives and shit in my possession where in case the internet fails, I would still have a large collection of information. Or I can print the shit out the shit. Cause how many people you know when the end of the world come gonna be trying to when the society collapses and shit. How many people you know gonna be running to the fucking office supply store? Not too many. Everybody gonna be hitting up Walmarts, Targets, Gander Mountains, gun stores, shit like that. The trick is to already have your guns, already have your weapons established, and you don't. And I think in a situation like that, if it come down to restlessness and civil up, motherfuckers is going nuts, or even if the military turn on us, I think you only need a couple weapons to defend yourself. Because I'm a firm believer. Don't I'm not finna. I always wonder why motherfuckers don't pick up the enemy gun. Because if I'm fighting you niggas, more than likely I'm gonna come across another one of these motherfuckers, and then I ain't gotta take that gun. All I need to do is take your ammunition, take the clip off that motherfucker. And I got bullets. I ain't got a stack of cache of weapons. You know what I'm saying? If I need an extra gun for my son, more than likely he already gonna have one. And then I might acquire one or two more here and there for people that I trust to come into the group, like family members type shit. But you gotta get to my cabin, B. I'm gonna have my cows, pigs, goats. I'm gonna have two generations, maybe three different generations of them, so I can interbreed them, and I don't got to worry about crossbreeding shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the cows. Have a gang of chickens. Just enough to sustain, my family. And if you come into my fam, if you come onto my farm in time of need, you can eat. Make sure I got to build my own hot water system. I just got, like I said, it's like it sounds crazy, like some doomsday prepper shit, but it's just not. It's just like I'll do that even if society don't go fucked up. Where what I'm saying. I fix my own shit. I know I do plumbing. I fix my own plumbing. Like I said, I wouldn't mind. I'll build this shit if I had the time, the money, and the help. I'll build that shit myself from scratch. Design it. Lay that bitch clean the fuck out. Talking about underwater irrigation, where I ain't got to worry about going out in the fields to water the plants. I'm talking about the shit is built into it's a grid. So and then I could, I'll put shit in there where the soil, it'd be so. Man, I'm telling you, bro, I be on some bullshit, bro. My imagination is not as amazing though. Motherfuckers say I'm retarded, but that's okay. It's cool. It don't hurt to dream. I feel sorry for motherfuckers with small-minded thoughts. If you can't think bigger than your current situation, then I don't care. All right, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. That's been my hour, man. Sunday morning. It's like I said, it's just me. Don't take it personally. It's just what I believe and think. I will give me some hair ties. All right, you guys. Next time when I come back, I don't know, man. We can finish talking about money. We can talk about some of these crazy ass shits that was going on. And I want to touch on some stuff. I got to listen to a couple more lectures from Dr. Umar Johnson and get my facts together, get my facts straight. But that brother deep. He, as one of these kids, he talking about with the ADHD and shit. That shit just gets so deep, man. But I'm gonna hit y'all with that one next time. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, thank you for checking this video out. Whenever you check it out, I say I appreciate you. You know, so like I said, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and holler at your boy. This what I do, man. Like I said, it ain't nothing special. It's just me. I'm working on different content, different material. I'm trying to bring different people, like upcoming singers and people that I know that's working on music. Let them do what they do, and you can tell them what they do. That you can, like literally, I'm trying to do my own shit, man. I'm just working on a lot of different stuff, and once something pop, it's gonna pop. All right, catch me later on, man. Catch you later on, man. Hey, coming soon. I'm gonna have a vest. I'm gonna have the prints on my shit, custom joints. You know what I'm saying? I am something like that. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love y'all.